Ah, fathers, the patriarchal backbone of the family unit. They come in all colors and sizes, complete with their unique parenting styles ranging from clueless to downright scary at times. They might show some tough love, but something about being a father also makes them sensitive and nurturing too. So, because it's almost Father's Day, and we have yet to see any gifts advertised, we're presenting the top 10 Trillest TV dads of all time. Happy Father's Day, Pop. At number 10, we have Tim the Tool Man Taylor. Nobody ever said that he was graceful or coordinated. But what he lacked in motor skills, he made up for with confusing bits of wisdom.
If your feet are short and you don't raise your prices, you're destined for yard sales.
At times it may seem like he was quite the blockhead, but he loved his family and was always there to answer the hard questions when it mattered the most.
What's this one for?
She pinches something with that thing. Oh, this is for taking her eye out and cleaning behind her.
Plus, with a mating call like that, how could the ladies resist? At number 9, we have Red Foreman from That 70s Show. Some would argue that Red is a true old-school man's man. He's a meat-eating, blue-blooded working American who specializes in the arts of sarcasm and ass-kickery.
I wish I had 2,000 feet so I could put 500 of them in each of your asses.
I would say something sweet and sentimental about Red, but the only video I could find was this. And I prefer to keep that image out of my brain cells.
God, make it stop!
At number 8, we have James Evans from Good Times. James was one of the OG triple OGs of the dad game. Have you ever seen such an award-winning smile? James hated games and made it clear he was not to be played with. He was the big dog with an even bigger bite. This man's dad level was so high you didn't even have to be his kid to catch this ass whooping. Number 7 belongs to Andre Johnson from Blackish. The Halloween-themed costumes alone lands him a spot on this list. If you're this in sync with your family, you are indeed a successful family unit. To say Dre is emotional doesn't quite do him justice. Mentioning a new pair of Jordans is enough to get him going.
Can I also get the new Jordans coming out this Saturday?
Maybe for your birthday.
Quiet, woman!
What the?
Yes, you can get the new Jordans coming out on Saturday, son.
Sugar, I love you!
With 5 kids, I think everyone's sanity will be tested at times. But he does a great job holding it together most of the time.
Her email! Look at Hillary! Look at Hillary! Put her in jail!
But his family loves him, and I'm sure they wouldn't have him any other way. Number 6 goes to Julius from Everybody Hates Chris. Julius gets the award for the best blue-collar dad. He stayed with 2 jobs, mainly because he never knew when his wife was gonna pull one of these.
My man has 2 jobs!
He wasn't a hard man to please. A little peace and quiet went a long way with him, but he could afford a little bit more grace with subtlety.
When y'all leaving? Huh?
And yeah, just as most great parents have to, he's gone to war a time or two with his kids, but he's also gone to war for them. And for that, we salute you. Plus, he don't play when it comes to his kids.
You think I'm playing?
He ain't playing. Numero 5 goes to the legend known as Al Bundy. Al is known as a beacon of transparency. Whatever he's thinking, you gonna know about it, whether you want to or not.
I have just about had enough of you.
Well, you wouldn't say that if I came with fries and a medium drink.
The one thing you can say about Al is that he led by example, and as a result, the family always recognized good opportunity when they saw it. We've been lucky enough to see Al's transformation from a hopeful man into a daily pit of despair. But if it weren't for his sadness, would his family be this happy? At number 4, we have Fred Sanford from Sanford and Son. If Keeping It Real was able to take human form, it would look and sound like Fred. A conversation with Mr. Sanford could have lasting side effects, including broken confidence, bruised ego, and hurt feelings. But if you could look past that, he's just a regular teddy bear.
I'm calling you ugly. I could stick your face in some dough and make some gorilla cookies.
For what it's worth, he had his own love language.
Jason, you never looked sweeter.
Number 3 goes to John Pops Williams from the Wayans brothers. How do you describe Pops? Fashionista? Entertainer? Ladies' man? How about all the above? Pops was a character indeed. As busy as his wardrobe was, he always made time in his schedule for his sons. Whenever they were up to something crazy, it was pretty likely you'd see Pops right there in the mix. He was wild. He was crazy. He was Pops. Number 2 goes to Michael Kyle from My Wife and Kids. Michael can almost be considered a parental mastermind. I said almost. Simply put, out of all the dads on the list, he tends to put the most effort in proving points to his kids.
Too late.
It was all with good intent though. Michael has made plenty of mistakes in life and wants to spare his kids the same fate. Intentions like that lead to great fatherhood.
The award for Father of the Year to Mr. Michael Kyle.
Well done, sir. And now it's time for our honorable mentions. Danny Tanner from Full House. He kept a clean house, was a single father of 3, and still found a way to get some action on the side. Carl Winslow, 'cause he'll arrest your ass for underage drinking and go home and eat your leftovers. Dr. Huxtable, he would have been number 1, but he's out here writing prescriptions for dirty Sprite. These have been your honorable mentions. Residing at the number 1 spot, we have the Honorable Judge Philip Banks. Uncle Phil was judge, jury, and executioner of his domain, but with all due fairness, if he came down hard, it was normally deserved. He wasn't always so angry, and he had a very lovable side too. But with 4 kids and a nephew to look after, there was always something around the corner that would make him snap. Just make sure you take care of your floaties when he gets angry.
Oh my God, Howard!
Uncle Phil was a professional baller. He was a player's player. He was a hustler's hustler.
Jeffrey? Break out, Lucille.
But above all else, he was a family man, and he held that in the highest regard. And that is why he's number 1. Do you agree with our picks? Let us know what dads we left off in the comments below. As always, make sure to share, like, and subscribe for more content. Until the next video, it's your boy Scoop Alexander signing off.